Okay, here we go. Hi everybody, it's Elliott here. It's a real honor for me to have been asked to do a little tutorial on one of the songs I recently recorded. This is from Bugsy Malone by Paul Williams, and it's the Ordinary Fool song. What a gorgeous little melody that was. I first heard the song just a couple weeks ago when the school where I was teaching put the musical on, and the 7 and 8 year old grade 7 and grade 8 kids are doing these songs, and this was just a gorgeous one. This one is sung by Blousy, one of the characters to Bugsy, and I'm a real sucker for very simple melodies that are just jazzy and just lovely. Anyhow, I'm going to show you a little bit about how I play this song. Now, you can choose any key that you want to, but I chose to do this song in C or C major 7th. So here's my C major 7th, like this. And what you do is when you play a regular C, there's a regular C, take your first finger off, and that's a C major 7th. Now, I've got 3 fingers on here. You might be used to seeing maybe just 2 fingers for C major 7th, like this, which comes from the C. There's your typical C, right, that everybody learns how to play. So you take your first finger off, you get C major 7th. I like to flip them around a little bit, put an extra finger on the G note here in the bass, just makes it sound fuller. I do the same thing for my F major 7th chord, which comes from this. Now, there's your typical F chord, right? If you lift up and have the E note, the high E note here open, like this, that's an F major 7th, so that gives you that romantic sound, right? Again, I like to flip them around and put a note in the bass in the C note here. That's the A string in the 3rd fret. Just makes it a little fuller. So the song basically starts on the C major 7th and goes. Just a nice easy feel. Then it goes to the F major 7th. Only a fool like fools before me. Then it switches to E minor. I always think with my heart. Now sometimes I put my little finger on here in the 3rd fret, and that makes it an E minor 7th, so just check out the difference. Only a fool like fools before me. Now I do the E minor 7th. I always think, I'll take it off, with my heart. So you just add notes here and there if they sound good. Then you repeat that. Only a fool, that same old story. E minor. Seems I was born for the part. You could just do simple strumming like that. And then we get to the next part. It's a lesson to be learned. F major 7th. And then F minor. And a page I should have turned. So there's a number of different ways to play this. It's based on the bar chord. You probably know an F bar chord. There's an F. If you just take off your 2nd finger, that makes it a minor. So there's F minor. Now you can do variations. You can put your little finger down here and do an F minor 6th or whatever, which I think is really in the sheet music. But I just like to go F major 7th to F minor. It's a lesson to be learned, and a page I should have turned. Back to C major 7th. I shouldn't cry, but I do. Now that's an E 7th. It's based off of an E. There's an E. Take off your 3rd finger. E 7th. Now a nice substitution for that is to do an E 9th. Just look up the chord somewhere. I shouldn't cry, but I do. That sounds different, or you can play it up here. I shouldn't cry, but I do. Like if you were playing in a band electric, you'd probably go stuff like that. Like an ordinary fool, when his ordinary dreams fall through. So what I do there is I go back to the F major 7th, and then what I do is I add a G in the bass. I take off this finger, see, because I'm playing F major 7th like that. I take off my 3rd finger and I put it down on the G note. So you're sort of getting an F/G. Okay, so I've got the F and the G. Ordinary dreams fall through. Back to C major 7th. Now, if you were struggling with that, you could always go ordinary fool to regular G. When his ordinary dreams fall through to C major 7th. That doesn't sound as good, but it's perfectly useful. Okay, where do we go through? F major 7th. How many times have I mistaken E minor? Good looks and laughs for bad news. Back to F major 7th. And how many times have I mistaken E minor? Good looks and laughs for the blues. Back to F major 7th. When a road I've walked before, F minor, ends alone at my front door, C major 7th. I shouldn't cry, E 7th, but I do. Like an ordinary fool, F major 7th, when my ordinary dreams fall through. And that, my friends, is basically it.